Good evening, everyone. This is Open Yoga English Speaking Club, and let me introduce myself. My name is Polina Kanti. I am an Open Yoga instructor, and I am a guide of our discussion for tonight. And today is 26th of December, 2020, the end of this very long year. And with us here Lina, Krasovskaya Lina, and Anna Sashkova. Sorry, I forgot your nickname. So let's start. And first, I want to know how are you? We didn't see Anna very long time. How are you, Anna? Do you have something new? And I know that you visited workshop, Rita Yoga workshop today, yes?
Yes. How do you know?
Oh,
Yeah, actually, this all these weeks was so I don't know, so busy, so many work to do because of New Year's that's coming closer, and I have so many learning. I don't know how to say. It's our university, and I have another study to do, and. Yes, today I just came back from a Rita yoga workshop. Actually, so I came home 1 hour ago only. It lasted 5 years or 5 hours, and I am the same, and both tired and have filled with energy because I don't know, so many people out there, and I was just happy to see everyone. I met my group curator, the curator that lead our special lessons, Evgenia Agni. She also was there, and it was really great to see her. To saw her. Um, Actually, it was amazing. It was unforgettable experience because I when I uh, decided to visited this workshop, I don't know what I waiting for. I don't know what should I do there, and but it is worth it. It is worth all my expectation. um, Actually, yeah, I really love it. Um, so I guess I have just happiest memories about it right now, and I really hope that I visited some workshop to maybe next year. So
I think it will be soon. This week, first week on next year. Uh, just next year. Yes. First, not first, 2nd January, I think. I know for sure 7 or 8. Yes. You can choose Nyasa yoga retreat or Hatha yoga retreat. We have like holiday, yoga holiday in Yoga Palace. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you are good and you have energy for tonight. How are you, Lina? How's your week? How was yours?
Good evening. My week was also exciting. As for winter holidays, I also will go to Moscow, and perhaps my mother lives in Moscow region, and perhaps I will have opportunity to leave my children with her and maybe visit some workshop in Yoga Palace. I hope so. As for my positive of these weeks, the first one is building a snow slide for my children in our garden, in our yard. I have been building it for 3 days, and it is about 1 hour tall height, this snow slide. And I want to continue to make it more higher. The next positive is the reading of paper books. In our special lessons, we have a long lection of degradation of our brain and about using about reading of paper books that can be very useful for development of people's brain. And our mentor of our group gave us this task to read 10 papers, 10 pages of paper books a day. And this will be some kind of our yoga practice for several weeks. I like this practice very much. I have already read one very interesting book. And the third positive is learning Christmas songs with my elder son. We have been learning Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Have a Happy Holiday, this song. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And the last one, Jingle Bells. And Jingle Bells. And I like this kind of learning of English. Maybe it's some kind of mantra yoga English method. And I like to learn English with my children in such way. I think it can be very effective and useful. And I like these songs. And I like this culture of songs. And the husband of my sister, yesterday he celebrated Christmas, and we sent him a video with the "We Wish You a Merry Christmas" song, and he was very glad to receive such song, such congratulations from us.
Yes.
With my children singing these songs.
I can imagine. And we have to sing a song too on our class for New Year and for Christmas. And I will be dirigent. I don't know how it in English. And you will not see, sing, and I will just do this because I shy to sing in Skype. Only in a whole mantra yoga English classes on Zebra Step in this club. Okay, you know that now it's the most dark time in the year, and I'm a teacher, and I can see like children in this period, they don't want to work, don't want to study, they want to only to play and to sleep. And adults, they already know about their debt, and they try to work hard because this is the end of economic year, financial year, and after that, when holidays start, sometimes people want only to eat and to sleep. this period. But it's not about yogis. And today we will offer a lot of advices how to save Bhava during this holidays, New Year's holidays. And first, I want to ask you, what is Bhava and what is Tamas, and what causes Bhava to appear?
Bhava, as I know, Bhava is okay. It was when the free prana, when you have a free prana and you feel it like something joyful, something like inspiring you. When you have free prana, it is Bhava. As for me, it is like that, and it is appear when you. As as I understand it, when you not spend all your free energy on some business that only when you only waste your energy, when you do some stuff, some business actions, when that never give you an energy back, you waste your time there, waste your energy, and you didn't have free prana then. Because of this, you feel tired and maybe some negative emotions and thoughts about it. But if you if you have a good lifestyle and understand what that you don't need to waste time for some business that takes energy from you, you have this free prana and you feel it like some joy and inspiration inside you. This is power for me. Yes.
So we should to do something, some business which can give us back energy and emotion.
Yes, especially when we um, send this when we do some business that help other people or just you're happy to do this.
Thank you, Lina.
As I know, there is no equal translation for this word in Russian, but Bhava is something like feeling of maybe feeling of love or feeling some kind of inspiration. It's something. It is something very good. It feels like some kind of inspiration. How can we get prana? I want to say that yesterday in our YouTube channel there was a lesson about this, and I remember as soon as I remember I will tell some things from this lesson. First of all, everyday practice of yoga gives us this gives us as much bhava as we need. Then music, art, something, в общем, творчество, было такое творчество, different kinds of творчество. Then lecturer said that we should think about food that we eat. We should have some kind of personal diet, and we should give attention for our diet, because we can drink alcohol and lose bhava and prana. We can eat some junk food, for example, and our body will rest bhava and will rest inspiration and bhava for this bad food. communication with equal thinking people will give us Bhava. Maybe perhaps visiting some exhibitions, museum, theater, good movie, and also can give us Bhava. And maybe we should think about people that we communicate with, because when we communicate with people that are always boring, that are always sad, we can also lose Bhava, I think. So we should communicate with equal thinking people and try not to communicate with people who are always boring and in a bad mood.
And is
That's
it you can hold a lecture for our university in English for our YouTube channel. Um, I have one more question about relatives. If you have in family some relatives who are boring and in bad mood, and maybe they have some problems with their health, how you couldn't to communicate with them?
I think the role of woman in family is the most important, and all the communication and relationship in family on woman and mother and wife mood. So if a woman, a wife, a mother do yoga practice and she is always in good mood and she has a lot of prana, the relationships in her family are, I think that in the most occasions and most time they will be good. And relationships with your husband, because I think in relationships between man and woman in family, a woman gives their energy for her husband, and so she should have this energy and she should have some source of this energy. And of course yoga can be this source of energy for woman, and relationships in her family will be good. And when my children, especially a younger son, is noisy and is in a bad mood and I don't know what to do with him, because maybe he has some crisis, psychological crisis of 3 years or 7 years, I noticed that I just, in such occasions, I just sometimes try to practice yoga, hatha yoga, and his mood becomes better. I don't know why, but I notice this.
Mm-hmm. Because of the field of energy of prana from you maybe, and from teachers. And what do you do? What do you think? Should we save Bhava or not? Or share, Anna?
Um, I wanna say that we should remember not only, of course, physical exercises, yoga gives us this free prana, more prana, but we also should remember that if we do some getting more information, or we need to control what we receive from social media, what we some what conversation we have also, because information, especially when we receive many information from all social medias, takes our prana, our energy too, from us. And this is very important to remember, and remember ourselves firstly, to stop doing this sometimes, because this is really important if we want to save power. Sometimes we didn't understand that particular situation, but then we feel like we we really tired about this. And this is what I try to control in my life. How many time I spend in social media and in chatting and in receiving information, actually. Also, of course, I agree that our diet is important, because as our as more our as pure our body is, as more energy we can we can use for our life. And also, it's important to do physical exercises and yoga every day too, because this is to broaden our energetic channels, if we can speak like that. And we can get more prana, so we can then have more free prana too. So our power will be with us most of the time. Also, I think that just walking in the park, in the some beautiful places, connecting with nature, are also helping us to receive power from nature, from inspiration. So all kind of creation, like Lena said, help us save power and prana. Yeah.
But for creation also we need to have free prana.
Yes, but creation, it is such a process where you like, it is like not spending prana. But for example, me, when I create something, for example, write a poetry, it's not feeling like I waste my prana. It is opposite, like filled me with prana. I don't know why, but when you create something, when you inspired to doing something, inspired to doing something, you are more receive energy than you spend it.
Mhm. I agree, and also it's very important to keep your mind clear and give your mind tasks, because when your mind is free, you can start to think something, and it can eat your prana. Okay, any questions? Any comments?
And as for yoga of in these lectures, it is yoga of studying says us that bhava is very important for the process of studying, and we should keep it. We should take care of it, and we should use some rules in communications with teachers, with students. We should always be polite with them. Don't not tell us nothing about our personal life. Don't communicate in only in topics connected with yoga. And yes, I agree with Anna that we should avoid some junk information, because we feed our brain with some information and we feed our body with some food, and we should avoid junk information and junk food. But for example, for me, reading of a good book and reading of and scrolling social media, maybe it is the same process, but the kind of information that I get differs. So I keep attention for quality of information and food that I consume. And I think that the rules of communication of students and teachers in Open Yoga University are very full of wisdom, and I think that they can be used in our profession, in our work, and it is also very good for business. And it will help us to be more effective in our work and maybe to earn more money.
Yes.
Because money is prana too, and actually free prana can be like transform into money or into our emotional side or into some different kind of energy. And I agreed with Lena that such kind of communication in our university are really great because it helps us to feel good emotion every time, feel happy, because negative emotions are also waste our energy. All negative emotions like or stress or angry, I don't know, disappointment or something jealous can be um, I don't know, can influence.
Distract.
Yes,
And
can.
lose Bhava.
Yes.
Sorry for interrupting.
Thank you, Alina. Yes, it's refuse prana. It takes prana from us, and this is why we don't need to speak on this team and share negative thoughts with other people, because it's only a bad influencing on each other. So I agree.
Thank you. I agree too. And I know that the process when you eat some junk food, like Lina said, and when you scroll social media, it's really the same process, because um, when this social medias appeared, people look how it's in McDonald's, in this net есть сеть. Net, yes, in this net. And they have the same process. That's why people like to scroll social media. And when you read book, is other process, completely other. You really thinking, and you can image. You not only take a picture. It's completely different process when you read book, and especially paper book. And I know that I read some futurolog, and he said that paper books will be seldom to meet paper book in the future, and offline education, offline communication will be more seldom, but more expensive, more qualities, квалитетный, да. And I'm glad that we have workshop and um, case to meet each other in real life, not online. And what do you want to say about karma yoga work? Karma yoga work and bhava, and maybe you will say something about tamas, rajas, and gun and sattva, and connect it with bhava.
As I said before, when we did something, not do something not only for ourselves, but do some business and work that will help other people. Um, so in this process we not only give our energy but also receive energy back, because it is how universe's law works. Because all that we send we receive back, and that why karma work help us to save our bhava. And because we uh, in karma work we do some business when we help other people, and if we have feel if we честно, sincerely do this work, sincerely and искренне, sincerely do this work, we get more power to us too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know what to say yet.
Very good.
I can continue about karma walk.
Mhm.
The first of all, karma walk is the main way of transferring knowledge of yoga to other people. It is a guarantee of the fact that knowledge of yoga will not disappear.
Mhm.
And for student, for people, karma work is like a chance to burn our negative tendencies of our bad karma, to burn them, and to do something useful for our university, to get more bhava, and to maybe to get more friends, to do something creative. And as for me, doing karma work, I studying of new useful ways of work that can be useful in my common life, in my profession. So for me, karma work is also useful for me personal. And as for sattva, раджа, and Tamas, так, а состояние это будет three gunas. There are three gunas. According to yoga knowledge, there are three guns of... так, сейчас все-таки посмотрю состояние.
State
State.
Of state of somebody. Raja, first of all, tamas is a state condition. What? A condition of somebody that he feels lazy, he wants to do nothing, and this condition is not very good. We know that after tamas will came pain. Pain will come. And second condition is sattva. It is a condition when not sattva. The second one is when when we walk a lot and feel full of energy. and this condition is called rajas. And the last condition is sattva, when we feel the best way, and it is the best condition of these three guns. Well,
Feel
I
of
forgot.
peace and harmony.
Yes. And
And
yes, we feel harmony.
harmony and cheerful, бодрость. And is tamas always bad for people and for nature?
Tamas sometimes can appear for everyone can sometimes feel tamas. I think it is not normal, but quite usual process, because um, if we don't control our life stuff, our life business, we sometimes can get this condition. And but this is not bad, because Tamas remember us to have action, because this is something that help us evolution to evolve ourselves, to explore ourselves, to continue to move next step. And if there are not tamas, so we don't receive rajas and then sattva. So we need to как сказать? Ладно. So karma work useful because of it, because karma work help us to feel rajas condition again, and then sattva condition if we feel tamas, and this help us not to feel tamas all the way of through our living, because we know that it is like профилактика тамаса. Не знаю, как сказать профилактика.
Prevention, что-нибудь такое.
Prevention
Превентив.
from getting tamas in our life. So that's why karma is such a useful process for us. Karma work, I mean.
And like you said, to serve people, it's the best joy of life. And when you sleep now, you also in tamas. So it's not always bad. Sometimes we need. And after, when we will be in sattva the most of period of our life, and even in sleep also we will be in sattva. But this is high level.
We can practice yoga of sleeping during sleeping.
And mantra yoga also. When you have a lot of mantra yoga practice, you will have this practice during your sleeping. And it's also not only tamas. Okay, any other question, comments?
I think that in yoga practice in our life, we should combine two methods of energy and methods of consciousness. And if we will feel, and it is dangerous to use a lot of methods of energy because of tamas. But as for me and other very hardworking people, when I feel tamas, it's like a sign for me that I should stop work. I should relax. And as a result, I will be more effective if I have some rest for some period. And but sometimes I do my work, my yoga practice with a lot of methods of energy, and can also use some kind of tamas maybe. And in such way, I try to use method of consciousness.
And now is winter. It's also a period for Tamas, for nature. But and Tamas is very similar like Sattva, but it's not the same. And what can you say about Sattva?
I think it's when you feel joy all the time inside, and like calm and really harmonious statement of your mind, and clear, and you feel that your mind clear and bright, and you can understand everything. You can work uh, effective, and you know that everything is all right inside you and outside you in your world. But I can say I can't really say that I have this condition. I don't know because it is really hard to различить, like you said, sattva and tamas. Mm, that's why I guess meditation helps, because when you meditate, you try to find this condition, of sattva inside you, and try to relax your thoughts, if you can say like that. Try to stop your thoughts and mind, and find this harmony inside you, and find this peace and silence inside you, to feel this bright and calm. That's why meditation is so hard for some people, and also so useful process, because it is not uh, like how to say, meditation, this is not a process that we need to concentrate on. That in meditation we can't receive everything, but this is help us to learn how to calm your mind in your real life, and maybe not spend so much energy, waste so much energy when you live in your real life. And that's why meditation work, I guess.
Thank you.
And as for me, I think that sattva is maybe it's a high level for enlightened people. It's our goal, and common people should balance between rajas and tamas, and it's better for them to be in rajas. But if they will practice yoga for maybe several years and be very effective this thing in this task, they should sometime reach this condition, and they will reach, and they will be in sattva for all time, for all day long, all year long. So maybe it is the goal of all our yoga practice to reach this condition.
Yes.
And to be always in this condition.
And moment now we speak only about our own efforts, and also we have another power power of absolute. And when they're together, the way will be strong and it's easy. Then only you hard work. And by my opinion, sattva appears in this point where your own effort and absolute meet together. Thank you for this very познавательный познавательный meeting, and you will be very good teachers, and really you can give and hold lectures for the student, and I wish you to become a teacher, yoga teacher, and wish you happy new year and see you next year.
Yes, see you next year. Have a good
New
week.
Year, best wishes.
Thank you.
Have a good holidays.
holidays.
Thank you. You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you next year. Bye bye.
Bye.